Proverbs 20 and 30, the lazy person claims, "There's a lion out there. If I go outside, I might get killed." Proverbs Daily is a reader-supported publication. All posts are free, but all donations help spread the message. When you see the word upgrade, you're simply invited to help me make the sacred positively contagious. Thank you in advance for becoming a free or paid subscriber. Today's episode, because there's a lion outside. True story. When my kids were younger, we took them to the zoo. And at the end of the day, the crowd started gathering by the lion enclosure. Somebody said, "Stick around, he's about to roar." So we waited, and eventually the lion stood up, stretched, and began to warm up with this quick bark-like growls, and then roared. And when he did, the vibration of the roar went through me. It pierced the air, it shook my bones, and for a split second, it paralyzed my whole soul. I strapped my kids into that stroller and practically ran out the zoo. Look, a lion ain't no joke. But that was a domesticated lion in the zoo. Think about a wild, hungry lion. A wild, hungry lion pounces. It kills, it eats. So when Proverbs says that a lazy person claims that there's a lion out there and I shall be killed in the streets, I get that. But here's the tragedy. The lazy person hasn't even faced the lion. They're paralyzed not by danger, but by the idea of danger. So they don't prep, they don't plan, they don't move. Fear forges a strategy of avoidance, not a plan of action. And that's the difference between instinct and intellect. Lions have instinct. Humans have instinct and intellect. So here's the edge that you have that the lion doesn't. As a human, a Homo sapien, you were literally named the wise one. That's right, sapien comes from the Latin sapere, which means to think or to be wise. You're not just a creature who reacts. You're a being who can reason, who can plan, who can strategize. Let's keep it a buck. Instantly, who can strategize? Now let's keep it a buck. Instinct tells the lion, hunt. And instinct also tells the human, run or hide. But intellect says, wait, how do I outthink this? How do I fight back? Instinct reacts, whereas intellect reflects and responds. Instinct says, stay inside. Intellect says, step out with a strategy because you got to eat too. The lazy person doesn't just fear the lion, she forfeits her divine edge, her God-given mind. That's the real loss here. There's a whole world of purpose, promise, and provision on the other side of your front door. And the opportunity won't come inside. You've got to outthink the fear and walk forward. So because there's a lion outside, the diligent person says, I better train. I better build. I better move smarter. Because there's a lion outside, I better armor up, encourage. I gotta surround myself with a circle of lion hunters and lion eaters because there's a lion outside. And if there's a lion outside, I've got a reason to rise. Don't make it easy for the lion. Outsmart it, outwork it, outlast it. Prayer. God, guide my thoughts, my circle, and my courage today. Today's challenge. Identify one lion that's keeping you inside. Now ask, what would wisdom do here? Use your mind, your circle, and your discipline to move forward today, one strategic step at a time. About the author, Fred Lynch is a creative communicator, author, and Christian hip-hop pioneer. To learn more about Fred and what he's up to now, click here, or you can find him in all the socials by searching the handle, Hey Fred Lynch. Ready to receive daily wisdom directly on your phone? Go to proverbsdaily.org for the app, or just click that subscribe button right now. Thanks for reading Proverbs Daily. This podcast is public, so please feel free to share it. Get it out there in them streets with them lions. Be wise. Be well. Peace. Roar.